Welcome to Mindful Mountain Wellness and our Education and Training Center, Mindful Mountain Institute. My name is Anna Hallows, and I am the founder of Mindful Mountain Wellness. Today's podcast is episode 2 of Trauma-Informed Mindfulness Tools, and this is an interactive course, so please make sure you have a journal and a quiet, peaceful place to practice mindfully. You will be asked to pause to complete the mindfulness and journaling exercise throughout the course. Also, please visit our website at mindfulmountain.org to sign up for telehealth, mindfulness, and life coaching courses and sessions with a certified mindfulness coach. We look forward to supporting your mental health journey through helping you gain a mindfulness practice. Please note, this course is not intended to replace professional mental or physical health care. It is simply complementary. We do recommend this course be taken in combination with professional mental health therapy. Please visit our website at mindfulmountain.org for a referral list of professional mental health therapists. So, when a person encounters a traumatic event, their brain's response patterns are significantly affected. The brain, specifically the amygdala, which plays a crucial role in emotional processing, immediately activates the body's stress response system. This triggers the release of stress hormones such as adrenaline and cortisol, preparing the individual for fight, flight, or freeze responses. This course, we hope, will provide tools for safety and connection to begin to repair the stress response cycle. So this is episode 2 of Trauma-Informed Mindfulness Tools, and it's on autonomic listening. So what is autonomic listening? So it's a fundamental concept in the practice of mindfulness that refers to the act of attentively and non-judgmentally listening to our bodies, emotions, and thoughts without trying to change or analyze them. Autonomic listening allows us to connect with our inner experiences on a deep level and develop a sense of self-awareness. So in our fast-paced and ever-connected world, we often find ourselves caught up in the external distractions and demands of daily life. We rarely take the time to truly listen to ourselves and understand our inner landscape. Autonomic listening offers a way to turn our attention inward to tune into the subtle cues and signals that our mind and body are constantly sending us. To practice autonomic listening, we begin to find a quiet and comfortable space where we can sit or lie down without interruptions. Close the eyes and take a few deep breaths, allowing ourselves to settle into the present moment. And we then bring our attention to our physical sensations, noticing any areas of tension or discomfort in the body. We might observe the rise and fall of our chest and our abdomen with each breath, this sensation of warmth or coolness, or the gentle pulsing of the heartbeat. So as we continually listen internally, we can pay attention to our emotions. We observe any thoughts or worries that arise without getting caught up in their content. Instead, we simply acknowledge their presence, giving them room to be heard and felt. We may recognize feelings of joy, sadness, anger, or fear, and we honor them without judgment. So autonomic listening involves cultivating a sense of curiosity and kindness towards ourselves. We approach our inner experiences with an open and accepting attitude, embracing whatever arises in each moment. By doing so, we develop a greater understanding and acceptance of ourselves, allowing us to respond to our needs and desires with compassion and wisdom. Through regular practice, autonomic listening becomes a skill that extends beyond formal meditation sessions and permeates our daily lives. We become more attuned to our body's signals, recognizing when we need rest, movement, nourishment, or emotional support. We gain insight into our recurring patterns and habits, enabling us to make conscious choices that align with our values and well-being. Autonomic listening is not about trying to fix or change ourselves. Rather, It is an invitation to fully embrace our experiences, both pleasant and unpleasant. By showing up for ourselves in this way, we cultivate a deep sense of self-care and self-compassion. So in conclusion, autonomic listening is an essential practice in mindfulness that involves attentively listening to our body, emotions, and thoughts without judgment. By practicing autonomic listening, we develop a profound connection with ourselves and gain insight into our needs and desires. This practice enables us to live a more intentional and fulfilling life, guided by self-awareness and compassion. So how does autonomic listening exercises help to heal trauma? Trauma, with its profound and lasting impact on individuals, can permeate every aspect of their lives, leaving them feeling overwhelmed, disconnected, and dysregulated. Recognizing the need for effective interventions, experts have turned to innovative approaches such as autonomic listening exercises to support the healing process. These exercises hold transformative potential by leveraging the body's innate capacity for self-regulation and restoration. Trauma can manifest in various forms, including abuse, accidents, natural disasters, combat experiences, and just the way individuals have grown up oftentimes can have an impact in the way they experience stress. So regardless of its origins, trauma often disrupts the autonomic nervous system, which regulates key bodily functions outside conscious control. This dysregulation can lead to symptoms such as hyperarousal, dissociation, insomnia, increased startle response, and emotional numbing. This autonomic nervous system consists of two primary branches: the sympathetic nervous system, responsible for the fight or flight response, and the parasympathetic nervous system, promoting relaxation and rest. Trauma tends to keep the autonomic nervous system chronically activated, hindering the return to a regulated state. Autonomic listening exercises, such as those found in somatic experiencing or polyvagal theory approaches, aim to recalibrate the autonomic nervous system and allow individuals to regain a sense of safety and stability. These exercises engage the parasympathetic nervous system to counterbalance the overwhelm often experienced in trauma. Trauma often triggers a rupture in the relationships between individuals and their bodies, leading to feelings of disconnection, disembodiment, and distrust. Autonomic listening exercises help rebuild trust by encouraging individuals to track sensations and make meaning from bodily cues. In doing so, individuals can gradually restore a sense of internal safety and reestablish a healthier connection with their bodies. Furthermore, these exercises facilitate grounding in the present moment. Trauma often pulls individuals back into the past, constantly reactivating the traumatic experiences. By engaging the senses in the present, such as noticing sounds, textures, or smells, autonomic listening exercises help anchor individuals in reality and break free from the grip of traumatic memories. Autonomic listening exercises hold immense potential in healing trauma by recalibrating the autonomic nervous system, fostering regulation, and rebuilding trust in the body. By leveraging the body's ability to self-regulate and engage the parasympathetic response, these exercises empower individuals to regain control over their physiological and emotional states. Through mindful awareness, breath regulation, and grounding techniques, autonomic listening exercises provide a pathway towards healing, allowing individuals to journey from survival to recovery, and to ultimately reclaim a life defined by resilience and profound connection with themselves and the world around them. In our fast-paced, technology-driven world, we often overlook the power of simply listening. Our minds are scattered, our attention is divided, and our autonomic nervous system is constantly on high alert. However, by cultivating the practice of autonomic listening, we can tap into a profound sense of presence and foster deeper connections and nourish our well-being. In this mindfulness exercise, we will explore the art of autonomic listening, inviting a state of relaxed awareness as we engage with the sounds around us. So mindful awareness involves intentionally paying attention to the present moment without judgment. By cultivating this practice, individuals can enhance their ability to listen deeply and observe with clarity, to understand the way we respond and what may be triggering different stress response patterns. So this mindfulness exercise, during a social interaction, begin to notice what your eyes are signaling, what is your voice expressing, what is the intention behind your voice, and what is your body conveying. Then reciprocally notice what your brain signals to you when receiving these signals from others. So if you're able to practice this exercise in a dyadic conversation with your loved one, either at the dinner table, a nature walk, or anytime, spending intentional, mindful time together, simply close your eyes, focus on your breath to center yourself, and then practice these steps of noticing in a social interaction what your eyes are signaling, what your voice is expressing, what is the intention behind the tone of my voice, what is my body language conveying, and notice how your body responds to those signals from others. This week's nature experience, so choose a peaceful setting where you can experience minimal distractions. So find some place where you're able to be fully present, and find a comfortable position that supports your body. And gently close your eyes or maintain a soft gaze to minimize visual distractions. Now become aware of your breath. Take a few deep breaths, allowing your body and mind to settle. Feel the sensation of the breath entering and leaving your body, observing the rise and fall of your belly or the air passing through your nostrils. Now expand your awareness of sound. Gradually shift your attention from your breath to the sounds around you. Begin by noticing the sounds within your immediate environment, such as the hum of appliances, the rustling leaves, or the distant traffic. And invite curiosity and non-judgment as you encounter different sounds. Let go of any judgments of preferences that arise. Instead, approach each sound with curiosity as if experiencing it for the first time. Notice its quality, pitch, duration, and any emotional response it evokes. Now explore the layer of sound. Allow your listening to deepen by noticing the multiple layers of sound present. Tune into the foreground sounds, such as the birds chirping. And then expand your awareness to include background sounds that may initially appear insignificant, such as the distant hum of a conversation or the soft rustle of the wind. Now shift your attention to your body. While remaining attentive to the sound around you, redirect your focus inward. Notice any sensations or reactions you experience in your body as you listen. Observe the subtle shifts in tension or relaxation, areas of warmth or coolness, and any emotions that may surface. And then practice non-attachment. So just as sounds come and go, allow your attention to flow freely without becoming fixated on any specific sound. Embrace the impermanence of each sound, letting go of attachment or aversion, and allowing your awareness to remain open and expansive. After several minutes of autonomic listening, gently transition back to a more active state. Take a few deep breaths, gradually returning your attention to the room or surroundings, and reflect on your experience with kindness and self-compassion, acknowledging the benefits of cultivating autonomic listening. So by engaging in the practice of autonomic listening, we can foster a deeper connection with ourselves, others, and the world around us. This exercise helps cultivate a state of relaxed awareness, allowing us to let go of overstimulation and tap into the healing power of mindful listening. With regular practice, we can develop a heightened sense of presence and ability to respond rather than react to the world. And it lets us embark on this journey of autonomic listening to enrich our lives with a profound appreciation for the symphony of sounds that surround us. So this week's affirmation, say it to yourself quietly or out loud as many times as you can. I am aware of the way I respond to others, and when I am acting from a space of self-protection, I can find trust in my vulnerability to connect with others authentically. And I will say it one more time. So I am aware of the way I respond to others, and when I am acting from a space of self-protection, I can find trust in my vulnerability to connect with others authentically. This week's journal prompt, so begin by engaging in a simple mindfulness practice to clear your mind, closing your eyes, observing the different sounds that you can hear, and write down these sounds. Describe them in as much detail as possible. How do these sounds make you feel? Do they evoke any memories or emotions? How many layers can you uncover? Focus on the subtler sounds that you may normally overlook or dismiss. And write about these sounds, paying attention to their unique qualities and how they make you feel. And as always, you can go back through, practice this mindfulness exercise as many times as you can throughout the week, just to begin to fine-tune your autonomic listening skills of noticing what your eyes are signaling, what your voice is expressing, and what is the intention behind the tone of voice that you utilize. Also, what is your body conveying when you're conversing with others? And then also notice your responses to these different interactions from others. Continue saying this affirmation to yourselves as many times as you can throughout the week. I am aware of the way I respond to others, and when I am acting from a space of self-protection, I can find trust in my vulnerability to connect with others authentically. And then also keep going back to the journal prompt, expanding in more detail. And I hope that you have gained some wisdom through this lesson of autonomic listening to help you become more aware of the way you respond to stress, and help strengthen your ability to combat stress when it is present. And I will see you next week for episode 3.